How's it going, guys? My name's Dice. Welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to really improve your car control and your area control and all your control in Rocket League, right? And I'm going to try to make this tutorial as quick as possible. A big part of the reason I'm going to do that is because it can get super complicated, and I don't want to have like a 50-minute video, which I could definitely make because there's a lot of ins and outs I could talk about. But the reality is, I'm just going to start with this. The reality is that no matter what tips and tricks I give you, you still have to go into free play and you have to learn some of this yourself, right? Like, even if the biggest bodybuilder tells you the best workout program, you still have to go in the gym and actually train. You're not just going to wake up one day with, Zen's car control, unfortunately. So, yeah, let's get straight into it. There's three types of car control. There's ground car control, air car control, and what I like to call car control in correspondence with the ball, aka first touches. All right, so we'll start with the hardest one, first touches, objectively. So you'll notice that when I go for air dribbles, I always have it really close to me, and that's a really good air dribble. The reason it's so good is because I'm so close to the ball, right? And so it's a really threatening shot because I could take this anywhere. I decided to take it to the top middle, but a good player can take that ball anywhere on the pitch, right? So that's what a good first touch looks like. What you don't want to do is something like this. Well, I guess that's not bad either. I was actually trying to have a bad first touch. What you don't want to do is something like this. Like just trying to follow up with like a crazy, like way too much power. Like there's no longevity in this play. The ball's already dropped. The key is you just want to be precise with your movements. That's all it is. So I see it's going up. Try to get a touch up. Try to get another touch, and then I'll do a soft touch and try to get a bump. Which that really wasn't the best play ever because I don't even know what I was doing. But basically, you just want to have precise movements and get under the ball. And so, yeah, that's pretty much the whole idea with car control in correlation to first touches, but that's kind of the easy side of it. The harder part of it would be going for things like pre-flips, right? Which I can kind of do it. I'm not really that mechanical, but going for things, like pre-flips and then having control of the ball and then, just doing whatever, that's kind of the harder part of it, which I'm not there yet. If you want to learn about the harder part, you're probably not taking advice from the right guy if you're watching me try to teach you, because that's not my field. So you should probably go on Zen's replays and learn from there. Because I'm really not mechanical, but that's pretty much the first touch guide. As far as just air mechanics in general, I personally use air roll right. So you'll notice square is my air roll right button. And there's a lot of different inputs, right? I think there's 16. Well, there's really unlimited, right? But the main ones are forward, backwards, left, right, middle, bottom right like that, and like that, which I haven't counted them, but I know there's a lot. And then there's a lot of micro ones. So watch my joystick when I go for air dribbles. I move it around all the time. Right, I actually wasn't even paying attention to the air dribble. I was looking at my controller cam, so that's why it wasn't that great. But for really, like, watch any video I've ever posted with my controller cam, and you'll see I'm always moving around my joystick, just because that's the car control that I personally have. Is I'm always moving around my joystick to stay as precise as I possibly can, because adaptivity is the most important thing in Rocket League, in my opinion. So yeah, if you want to master air roll right, what I recommend you do is, if you're on Steam, you can just go to Workshop Maps on Play Offline. If you're on Epic, you can go to bacchusmod.com, download that plugin. Well, I guess Bacchusmod isn't a plugin, it's a mod. And then download a plugin called Workshop Map Loader. I don't have it because I'm on Steam here. And basically the idea is that once you're ready and you have it, I don't ever use Workshop Maps anymore. So I just have this hoops map. But you just want to work on your air roll. Hold air roll the whole time, get used to it, learn the different movements, and then eventually you'll get to a point where you won't even be thinking about moving your joystick. Like, I don't think about right now how I'm moving my joystick around trying to stay precise. I realize I just missed twice, but it's because I'm just yapping away and not actually trying. But yeah, we'll get to a point when you have decent car control and you're not even thinking about, where are you moving your joystick? How does this air roll work? How does that? It's just time. Like I said at the beginning, you just got to go in there and figure it out. which may sound rude. I don't really mean it that way. Um, but yeah, I actually hate this level personally. When I used to do this map, like when I was a new player, I um, I would literally sit on this level for hours. I hate this level. But I'm pretty sure the idea is just to go for a pinch and then try to follow this up. But I'm not going to do this. It's already tilted me. But yeah, that's basically for air roll. There's obviously a lot I didn't cover in directional air roll because it's complicated. And it's going to be a relatively quick video. But the idea is just to, sit around and understand all the movements. What does doing a bottom right movement do? Or a bottom left? Bottom left is for breezy, right? A bottom right is going to be more so for your setup. Watch my joystick. I'm going bottom right. And then I'm there, facing the sky. So you just have to study and, just experience. Just look at what movements do what. So, yeah. I also have an air roll left bind on L3. Would not recommend this, but the reason I have this is for my MacTuff resets, right? So I'll just MacTuff reset every now and again with air roll. Well, with the left air roll. And then, yeah. And then as far as ground car control, this is the last one. It's the easiest in my opinion and in any opinion I've ever heard online ever, unless you're freestyling. The idea is that if you're not a new player, you could just skip this part of the video. But basically, the ball has a circle under it, and that circle is basically where the ball is, on top. So if you're in the circle, the ball cannot fall off your car. You literally can't if you're in the circle at all. It just try to be in the circle and have the ball fall off. You just can't, right? So you just want to stay under the circle. And for flicks, which is my main thing I do on the ground, the closer you have it up front, the more power you're going to get to a certain extent. So if I have it like here, look at that power. Didn't go in, but that would have been like 120 kph. The higher it is, the more of a high flick you're going to get. That one wasn't great. Like you're going to get a super high flick the higher it is on your car. Like if you can see my mouse, just like right here is going to be super high flick. Right here on this corner is going to be super powerful. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole idea. There's really not too much to talk about in terms of ground car control. That's pretty much all it is in terms of flicking. Ground to air drill bumps. You just want to try to hit the opponent while popping it in the air. Very basic. A lot of people don't think this is easy. All you do is double jump. Maybe you get a touch and try to hit them. So if you're good at bumping, you'll be good at that. And a lot of people also get upset that I teleport the ball in my car. Anyone above the rank of silver can get the ball in their car. You just do this. It's the same thing. And so yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's just a little bit quicker. But yeah, if you can't get the ball in your car, I wouldn't recommend teleporting it on there. But I mean, anyone can. You just get under it, even if there's no momentum and you don't have momentum either. You can just drive under it, So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys in this video. If this video was helpful at all, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. And be sure to comment what you thought of this video. And also join my Discord server if you'd like. If you have any questions, if you have any types of videos you'd like me to cover. I understand that I didn't go very deep into detail in this video. And that's mainly because I could just talk about so much. And I could probably make like a 50-minute video about every movement and when to do certain movements. But the reality is the best way for you to learn is just to go in there and, figure it out. Like I can try to give you every tip like I mentioned, but unless you actually go in there and learn, it's not going to do anything for you. The way I learn these tips is by playing the game, right? So, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Peace.